Hi, this is Dr. Neal Schwartz. I get a lot of questions about nutrition, dieting, and how to eat right to maintain the best skin and health of your body. I'd like to give you some original tips today that will both improve your nutrition, but will not create stressful restrictions in your life. I've found in my clinical experience that extremism in regards to diet can actually create stress. And as we know, stress is the major aggravator of many diseases, including cancer. So it's kind of ironic. If you're trying an extreme diet to help you with your chronic inflammatory condition or with your general medical disease, know that if the diet itself is creating distress, distress is the biggest aggravator of all disease. Keep it in mind. This doesn't mean you throw everything you've learned out because it's distressing you. Instead, you get clever and you take in the good without having the bad side effects of distress. Here's some ideas that might help with that. If you want to eat healthier, look at your plate like a pie chart and note the percentages of meat, starches, and vegetables. If you want to alter your nutrition, your energy, and your health, simply alter the ratios. Bring the meat portion down and increase the vegetable portion. Or bring the starch portion down and increase the vegetable portion. If more of your plate is vegetables than is protein and starch, you are consciously making a move in the right direction. I personally eat all forms of meat, fish, dairy, I love cheese, and I love dessert. I'll eat anything that looks prepared properly and is not complete junk food and that offers me nutrition. That being said, I do watch the proportions sometimes and the frequency. For example, I love hamburgers, but I won't have a hamburger multiple times in a week. I might have a hamburger, say, once a week after a major workout. And those are the kind of subtle tips that make getting healthy a little more fun. For example, I love dessert, but I only eat dessert after I have a major workout, and I try not to do it too many times a week unless all week my workouts have been Olympic in nature. The general idea is that you become more conscious. It's really the art of nutrition. It's not the science of nutrition, and there's no one food that can save you or one food restriction that can save you. What it is more of an artistry. If you're putting nutritious vegetables into your body, you'll feel the energy of it and you'll pay attention to what you eat the next day so that you can maintain that great feeling of energy. It's an art. Life is an art. And what I mean by that is that the finest details and the finest little strokes and the finest textures make or break the entire picture. And just like a fine artist, the mastery is in the detail. I've noticed in the information age that a lot of people come at life very simplistically, thinking they figured it out by 8 years old using Google and YouTube. It's not going to happen. Information is not the mastery of art. In order to master art, you need to practice. Much like martial arts, you don't become a black belt by reading about karate, and you don't become a World Cup soccer player by reading about soccer. These are things that need to be practiced. The same is true for your nutrition. The same is true for your body consciousness. The same is true for your global consciousness. The same is true for your earthy consciousness. The same is true for your mental health consciousness. The same is true for your skincare consciousness. Skills are not the same as information. And the more you approach life looking to practice skill and not solely looking to obtain information and throw it in your bag, the more rewarding you'll find life to be, and the more humbled you'll be in how difficult it is to actually master all of these things that require mastery. You'll find that as you get older, you get more humbled. Not just physically because maybe you run a 100-meter dash as fast as you used to, but you get humbled in the ways of understanding mastery. There's a big difference between understanding something and knowing what something is and becoming a master of it. I challenge you to find mastery in your nutrition, and I challenge you to find mastery in life. It will take more than just, quote, researching on Google. What it takes is practice. As far as food nutrition is concerned, practice your nutrition consciousness. A very simple tip is pay attention to every single thing you bring from your hand to your mouth. If you do that and you chew it slowly and you swallow it consciously, you will become healthier just from these conscious actions. Trust me, there's nothing I can teach you that's more powerful than just to remind you to practice the artistry of nutrition and to practice the artistry of life. In future videos, we'll talk more about mastery and how it's so incredibly different from just knowing things. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.